Well, Bryce, so far so good. No complaints here. Temperatures are currently in the 70s, and yesterday we topped out around 93 in Greenville, 96 in Greenwood. No precipitation was recorded at either station, and that may be the case again today. We have relatively low chances of rain. High pressure still in effect for much of the region, really not budging. It's just kind of sat there for the last couple of weeks, it seems like. There's also some showers out to our west and a disturbance to our south that may become tropical heading into the weekend. I'll have more on that in just a second, but the current radar across the Delta relatively calm. There is some cloud cover and heavier showers out into the Little Rock metro area all the way down into northern Louisiana, but those are going to continue to the north and stay out of our area at least for the time being. But we could have some pop-up showers later on. Temperatures currently reading 80 in Greenwood, 81 down in Jackson, 79 in Greenville and Clarksdale, and 77 in Pine Bluff and Little Rock. So plenty of warmth across the region. And tracking out the rest of your day, we're looking at 90s by lunchtime, but it looks like we're going to stay in the lower 90s today. We've had that cloud cover. It's going to linger around this morning, so that's going to keep temperatures out of the mid 90s. So definitely can't complain about that. There will be a lot of shower activity to our north and west due to a stalled out boundary, but notice just a couple of pop-up showers here and there across the Delta. Nothing widespread, but some communities will get lucky enough to get a heavy downpour, which will help cool those temperatures down just a little bit. But again, it's going to be similar to yesterday. Not everyone's going to see rain. Overnight, we'll be back into the mid 70s, very mild, but it is summer. We expect that. And by tomorrow, back into the 90s, probably mid 90s by tomorrow afternoon, with a bunch of showers developing mainly to the north and south. So just not a whole lot going on here in the Delta. Rain chances are going to be relatively low, at least through next week. And then by the middle of next week, it looks like things are going to change a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of a pattern switch, or at least it looks like it right now. Models are indicating that we may have high pressure starting to move out of the region, and that could increase those rain chances. So that's something we're going to have to look out for as we head into next week. But the temperature's not going anywhere. We're looking at 90s pretty much through Monday. Average high this time of year, again, 92, so nothing unusual. And days with 90-degree heat so far this month, 19 out of 21 for both recording stations in Greenville and Greenwood. So safe to say it has been very hot, and we're going to continue to see those 90s through this weekend. As for the tropics, things are starting to heat up a little bit. It's been a slow couple of weeks, but there is a disturbance that is now moving through the eastern Gulf of Mexico. That's going to continue to the northwest over the next couple of days. The National Hurricane Center down in Miami giving this about a 50% chance to develop into something tropical heading into the end of the week and this weekend. And no matter if it develops or not, heavy rain from Louisiana down to Texas going to be likely, but that high pressure kind of going to steer it into Texas, which is going to keep it out of the Delta. So really no impacts from this particular storm, but still something to watch. There's also a storm in the open Atlantic, Tropical Depression 7, that developed last night. Likely will become a named storm heading into this weekend. Could be Gonzalo. That would be our 7th named storm of the year. Looks to become actually a pretty strong tropical storm as it heads towards the Windward and Leeward Islands, and then kind of makes a little curve up towards Haiti and the Dominican Republic heading into early next week. As of now, it doesn't look like this is going to become a hurricane, but definitely something worth watching. The waters are very warm and not a whole lot of shear, so tropical season starting to heat up a little bit. We're going to have to watch this very closely as we go into August, but for today, no tropical weather in the Delta other than those tropical-like temperatures in the 90s and heat index values as high as 103. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures around 75, partly cloudy with some spotty showers, and by tomorrow, highs in the middle 90s yet again with a couple isolated thunderstorms late in the day. And over the next 7 days, like I've said before, not a whole lot of change coming. Hot weather in store through next week with potentially increasing rain chances, but